you ever scrolled on TikTok, watched one quick TikTok made me buy it video, and suddenly your feed is nothing but shopping hauls, miracle gadgets, and people telling you that you must buy this one thing that will change your life? 1 minute, you're curious about an eyelash lengthening serum. The next, you are convinced you need an LED face mask, a mini waffle maker, and an avocado slicer delivered tomorrow by 6 a.m. It's not magic. The algorithm simply notices what you engage with and gives you more of it. Life can work the exact same way. What you engage with, what you focus on, expands. Engage with stress, and everything feels like an emergency. Engage with joy, and life starts to feel lighter. You can't control everything that shows up, but you can control what you choose to notice, celebrate, and feed. Let me tell you what changed my life algorithm. A simple practice I developed called filtering for microjoys. Tiny, intentional moments of joy that can transform your energy and your life. A microjoy is a moment that lights you up inside. So small, it's easy to overlook. The feeling of sunlight on your face. Hearing your favorite song when you need it most. A friend's text that makes you smile. The smell of coffee in the morning. For me, laughing at my son dancing in the kitchen to Gangnam Style. They don't erase the hard stuff, but they do shift your energy in that moment, and that shift changes everything. In my work, I've seen CEOs, service members, moms, and middle schoolers reclaim their strength through this practice. You don't need anything extra here. Joy doesn't cost anything. You simply need to pause, pay attention, and choose the joy frequency for yourself. I didn't discover microjoys because everything was easy. As a child, I was bullied for my big curly hair and for using big words. When I was 16, my bowel ruptured. I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease, resulting in many surgeries over the years. I had some of the most courage in my life to get divorced. I've experienced significant loss in my work and in my personal life. There were days I didn't know how to breathe, let alone how to feel joy. But then, in the darkness, I began searching for microjoys, the kind that slip through even when life feels unbearable. The relief of a hot shower when my body hurt. A hummingbird outside the window, proof that beauty still shows up even when life doesn't feel pretty. A sudden laugh at a memory I thought I'd lost. A reminder that joy once lived in me, and maybe it could again. I clung to these tiny sparks like life rafts. They didn't erase the pain, but they whispered, "You're still here. There's the light. Keep going." I made it a game. I told myself if joy shows up for even 1 second, I'm gonna celebrate it. I wrote them down, took photos, shared them with anyone who was near me. It didn't matter how small, it counted. And slowly, those moments became my lifeline. My body was still unpredictable, life was still messy, but my spirit, completely different. Real joy is resilient. It's built by facing life honestly, feeling what needs to be felt. I couldn't control my diagnosis, my past, or the world's chaos, but I could choose what I engaged with. And I chose joy over and over and over again. Life is lived on overlapping frequencies. Grief, anxiety, and joy can coexist. You can honor the hard without silencing the joy. Microjoys don't just lighten your load, they launch you forward. Even when the world is unraveling, even when you're grieving, even when you're overwhelmed. They are the relief, comfort, hope, and faith that build your resilience to withstand whatever comes your way. They help you when you wobble. They help you show up whole. You don't need permission to feel joy. You already came pre-approved. And giving yourself permission doesn't erase the pain. It reminds you you're still alive inside of it. Because joy is not a reward waiting on the other side of suffering. It is the resource that powers you through it. we can build in these microjoy moments. We all have natural transitions in our day. Driving home from work, between meetings, picking up the kids, getting ready for bed. These aren't just empty spaces on the schedule. They're prime real estate for microjoys. This is your invitation to reset your energy, refuel your spirit, and renew your joy. Try this with me right now. Take a nice, deep breath in, like you're charging your battery. Exhale, letting it all go. Now, picture one tiny thing that lights you up inside. Could be getting that perfect parking spot right out front. Your doggy giving you a million kisses when you walk through the door. The warm, cozy feeling putting on your favorite sweatshirt right when it comes out of the dryer. Cracking the top of a creme brulee. So satisfying. Crossing a big to-do off your list. Finding a $20 bill in your coat pocket you forgot about from last winter. Breathe in that microjoy. Feel the energy shift inside. Now, allow a small smile to come across your face, even if it feels awkward. That smile tells your brain this moment matters. And when you anchor joy in your body, even for a second, you carry it with you into whatever comes next. Guess what? You just used a microjoy to reset your energy in under 20 seconds. That's how you transition with intention, instead of just rolling into your next thing. Another option, look for something that's right in front of you. Say to yourself, thank you, thank you, thank you. Savor that feeling of gratitude in your body, and then take it with you the rest of the day. Make it a game. See how many you can collect. Your algorithm is the invisible pattern that can decide whether your day runs on depleted energy or intentional energy. I've seen microjoys elevate people's energy in powerful ways. I work with women who have had breast cancer. Microjoys gave them a way to laugh through the pain. College students use them to stay grounded before big exams. Open nester moms rediscovered presence and simple pleasures. Even the United States Navy has used microjoys to reconnect with gratitude, purpose, and a sense of wonder, which helps them transition home to their families. In every case, these bite-sized moments helped people feel lighter, mentally stronger, and more resilient. So here's the challenge. Use every transition, whether it's between meetings, before walking in the door at home, or right before bed, as a moment to notice a microjoy. Something right in front of you. They're always there. You just have to be willing to look for them. Part 2 of the challenge. Share that microjoy with someone. Text a friend, tell your person, drop it in a group chat. Because the truth is, joy is contagious. When you share it, you amplify it. Joy isn't meant to be hoarded, it's meant to be multiplied. One little moment can ripple out and brighten someone else's whole day, giving them a reason to smile when they may need it most. You are the architect of your algorithm. Own the energy you bring, and you won't just change your day. You'll light up every room you enter and reprogram what life sends you next. Thank you.